So, how did you and Buddy react when you knew that when he'd passed in October of '01? How did you guys take that news? I mean, when anybody passes, it's hard to deal with, but how did you, as a group, deal with that?
I'm not gonna even lie to you. I never experienced anyone dying from AIDS in my life. I never seen anyone just start to disappear in front of you. I never seen that before. And anybody that knows me knows that I only visit Kenny maybe 2 or 3 times, to be honest. That's it. I couldn't take it no more. I lost 2 brothers in the past. And that feeling from losing Kenny to losing my brother was totally different, because when you spent your days with somebody every day, working together, laughing together, eating together, pretty much living together, because he lived in my family's house before we got signed. There's a lot of stories and memories that start hitting you, and you're like, I can't believe this guy's dead. And, you know, just to see him, or even get the news that he passed, I just sat in the car and just sat there. I sat there for hours just thinking, like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say to his family. I didn't even know what to say to Buddy. You know, it was just something I didn't know how to handle. It took me a long time to get over that. A long time.
Slightly changing track a bit. Going back to the first album, how many tracks did you create but not put on that album?
Wow. Before Kenny passed, we probably did 14, 15 songs.
So you have those tracks with Kenny's vocals?
We have those tracks with Kenny singing on them. We also have stuff that Kenny was demoing up in the studio with other producers. We got a lot of freaking songs. A lot of songs.
So you're thinking of releasing that stuff over time?
Well, here's the thing. We got acapellas also. So sometimes the music is, you know, not what it is today. So you have to put new music on top of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are. Anything that has Kenny involved with it, or intro, his family's going to eat off of it. His family's definitely going to be a part of it. So yeah, we're planning on, like I said, on this new album, when you even look at the credits and stuff, you'll see the stuff highlighted where Kenny's on it.
Sure.
So.
And this new sound that you've created, does it sound like it did back in the day, or is it fresh, or is it, how would you describe the new sound?
Gumbo. It's a mix of a lot. It's fresh. I can tell you that now. Compared to what's going on today, people are going to appreciate it. There's great vocals. Musically, it's great. Melodically, it's great. But how can I compare it to what's going on today? You can't. What's going on today is like, it's like eating a sandwich without the banana, without the what do you call it, peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. You know, that's missing.
Don't eat sandwiches with bananas. Bad idea.
Yeah. So that's what's missing.
So when you artists that you've collaborated with, who would you say you had? What was your most pleasurable experience as far as your artistry, working with other artists? Who did you think, wow, that was awesome working with them?
Are you talking about studio or on the road?
Both.
Wow, I loved all of them, honestly, but it was almost like a family on the road with us, SWV, Silk, H-Town, Drew Hill, JOe. We didn't do, surprisingly, nothing with JOe Decidal, ever.
Yeah, I thought, because I felt that Intro and JOe Decidal were kind of kindred spirits. Like you both had distinct sounds, and I don't know. For me, growing up, I think those two groups at that time. You had Guy before that,
right.
But during the early '90s, I'd say JOe Decidal and Intro, and maybe Belle Biv DeVoe. They were the 3 groups that I connected with. So that's interesting that you never toured with them.
Yeah, we never toured with them.
You're in London, right? You performed
all through Europe. Yes, definitely did a lot of shows in London. I mean, every show I did in London I can remember. The most, probably some of the best shows ever. They just don't let you get off the stage in London. What's up with that?
It's, I think, well, I think with Europe in general, I think they have a great
huge appreciation
for the music.
Oh yeah, huge.
We love our music. So, do you think that the American audience is more fickle? Sorry, I'm Americans. Just saying it as it is.
American audience do forget they do forget. It's like they jump on the bandwagon too quick. I'm not gonna lie, yes they do. I think Europeans appreciate music much more greater than Americans. I'm sorry. And music much more greater than Americans. And at the end of the day, see, we see it all every day. We see the artists every day. We see everyone every day. This is where I get lost.
It's okay.
But overall, Americans.
So will we get to preview some of the new stuff?
Yes, today, definitely. You sure will. Our other member John is not going to be in until later tonight.
So we may not catch him today.
You may or may not catch him today, but you can catch him tomorrow if you still got tape left.
It's all good?
It's okay.
So Jeff, what would you like to say to fans of Intro?
You know, real talk, London, especially London, because out of all of Europe, London gave us the most love. I mean, we had a lot of love in Europe, but London, something about London, when you perform in London, you can't wait to get there. From La Palais to, what's the name of the theater?
Hammersmith?
Hammersmith. All those guys, I mean, sorry. All those guys, all those places, just like some of the greatest places to perform. Even the clubs. It's like, I remember walking into a performance where Snoop Dogg was performing.
In London?
In London, oh my God. We walked in, well, they brought us in there after a show we had, and we went to the dressing room, and all you saw was big clouds of smoke. And the promoters called us on the stage. Go ahead.
I was going to say, that's a shocker. Smoke and Snoop.
Yeah.
Never would have thought that.
The promoters called us on the stage. I mean, the place sounded like an earthquake. Everybody was hitting on stuff, whistles and stomps, and it was amazing. I was like, this, and we didn't even perform. We didn't even perform.
Well, after that, I can just feel like reiterating, I'm proud to be a Londoner.
I love London. But overall,
so where are we heading now?
we're heading over to the studio, and I always get lost when I get in this area. We'll figure it out.
All right, well, we'll catch up with you in a bit. This is Joe's friend JS3. This is Jeff Saunders from Intro. We out.